Yes, I was saying that the government of Cameroon came out to say that they have not accepted any help from any foreign country to play the role of mediator. In fact, they denied ever asking Canada for intervention. Is that true, though? Maybe I should ask that. Is that true, that they didn't ask Canada to intervene?
Yeah, it was a phony agreement. I don't know what their discussion was, but I was informed by the Canadian ambassador at that time, when the initiative was put in place, that their prime minister of Cameroon approached the Canadian government to help initiate not as a mediator, but just help them to provide a venue for a meeting between certain actors, that not the government. He told me clearly that there was nobody in the part of the government of Cameroon, but that there was some civil society and some people, politicians. They want to meet in Canada with the leaders of Ambazonia. So it did not rise to, for me, it did not rise to the level that I should call government to government, because the people who are actually killing our people, I asked the ambassador, are they on the table? The government, is there anyone that is appointed by BIA that will be leading that delegation? And he told me no. He gave me 11 or 12 names. He did not disclose them, of course. They told me there are 12 names. I said, is any of them an appointee, part of the cabinet of Pobia? He said, no. The prime minister said that the people have the blessing of Pobia. I said, today, with an absent leader like Pobia, everyone comes and say he has the blessing, the high instruction of the head of state. I said, so I cannot agree with that. If he believes that if he has endorsed the process, then his appointee should be able to lead the delegation that will come back and report to him. And I said that looked like a bridge to nowhere. It's just a waste of my time. So I refused to participate in that. Some people, some activists went to Canada and they met with those individuals who came. And of course, when the Canadian government wanted to elevate that to the level of a mediation process, they came out and said they have not mandated any country to carry on mediation. Because having withdrawn from Switzerland, Canada was not the next Switzerland. So they said no, that they did not endorse that. Or in other words, that's not what they asked the Canadian government to do for them. But it was a diplomatic blunder for them to go out there and make a public statement against a country probably that they had contacted for some kind of help. I don't know what it was, whether it was to gather some Ambazonians and see who can be bribed.
You never heard from them? You never heard from them? They never said anything to you?
After that, they never said anything to me. It was a diplomatic disaster, because Canada must have been the most embarrassed country to have been treated that way in the open. When they met Canada, they discussed with them secretly. When they now decided to back out from the process, they did that publicly, making statements as though Canada were just some bunch of liars. So that diplomatically was a disaster. I don't think Canada is ready anytime soon to put their fingers on this again. Okay, that's why it falls back on the United Nations and the power that be in the United Nations, the United States, to make sure that a process is genuine process is engineered, because the solution of annexation cannot be to allow the annexor to just annihilate the other party. If so, we should have been so, Ukraine should have been so in Kuwait and other countries.